Welcome to the 5th anniversary of Wholesome Direct. We've showcased 375 games, generated more than 1 million wish lists, and raised $200,000 for charity, thanks to your support and excitement for joyful and uplifting games. Now, sit back and relax as we bring you surprise releases, world premieres, and so much more. As always, you can find the complete list of games on wholesomegames.com after the show. Let's get started.
Yeah, we're just gonna be watching this. Assume really, really low vibes.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. My name is Kennedy. You can find me as Cozy K on TikTok, Reels, and YouTube. My little corner of the internet is a space where everyone can feel welcome and at home in the world of gaming, and learn all about the games that center slowing down and giving yourself a little time to just be. In our next game, you'll learn about a family story through scrapbooking. And the best part is, it comes out today.
Our once grand and glorious bazaar is but a shadow of its former stalls. But that's all in the past now, because we have you! Now, with that settled, allow me to show you to your new home.
I, for one, can't wait to see how that little farm changes and grows. In this town and just knew I had to live here.
You got guts taking on a tough job like that.
The scenery in this town is one of a kind.
Well then, I suppose I'll be seeing you around quite a bit.
One day, you'll be the most famous bazaar in the world, entertaining vast crowds of people.
You're taking a liking to this little town of ours.
Hello Wholesome Direct, I'm Kat or Catelier on YouTube, blending my name and the word atelier because my channel is like my creative happy space where we get to really slow down and enjoy the simple things, from calming games to new and nostalgic treasures, or even glimpses of slow and relaxing slice of life vlogs to hopefully help you unwind or discover your next favorite comfort game. Speaking of which, let's keep things fresh with a brand new game starring a beloved bunch of vegetables.
Hi everyone! Welcome to Gordlets Together, a building and fishing game set in the world of Gordlets. Design your own island and level up your fishing as you hang out with friends. Spend your earnings on upgrades and accessories, and make your island feel like home. Share your island with your friends and get inspired by their creations. The Gordlets community has asked for multiplayer for a long time, so I decided to go all out and make a fully featured multiplayer game. So many people already say Gord Morning in our Discord. Wouldn't it be nice if they could do that together in the Gordlets world? Gordlets Together.
In addition to highlighting wholesome games during each direct, we strive to feature and support organizations that make the world a better place. This year, we're working with Serenity Forge to fundraise for Point of Pride. Available now, these shirts not only celebrate wholesome games and some of the titles included in this year's show. A portion of the proceeds from each purchase will go towards Point of Pride, a nonprofit organization that provides financial aid and direct support to trans people in need of health and wellness care. If you'd like to join us in supporting them, just visit wholesomegames.com.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. I hope you're doing well out there. I am Milady Confetti, and I love to share, talk about, and play all types of video games. That's cozy games, indie games, some horror in there, and also love yapping about anime. I love deep diving into game lore and talking about how those themes impact.
By the way, I just wanted to say I'm not listening to any of the people because they're not going to say anything interesting. But I do want to mention that I do like the Harpy Ladies and the Yu Yu Hakusho posters in the background there. These aren't like awful people. It's just that they're comfy vibe girls. I mean, I wonder how many guys are going to be in here. But like comfy vibe girls. So we can't say anything even remotely controversial. Which, I mean, you don't need to. I just mean like when you actively try to make something uncontroversial, then you're also making it like you're not even saying anything, you know? You're not speaking naturally, of course. You're not, I mean, obviously you're speaking off of a script, but even then it's like the most sanitized thing. It's like you sanitize the script and then you sanitize it again. And it's like, wow. Like we used bleach on the script, but we needed it to be cleaner. So we need to use like hydrochloric acid so that nothing exists.
And share photos of your creations in this next game.
Hey Wholesome Direct, I'm Pink Umbrella and I'm a Twitch and a YouTube partner. I'm a bilingual creator based in Quebec, focused on exploring or making up rich stories. My community, the Umbrellas, loves singing, dancing, cracking up the latest mystery detective games, or simply cooking. My content focuses on nourishing your spirits while also providing an umbrella for those rainy days. In this next title, you play as a miniature detective searching for a stolen bell in an adorable stop-motion inspired world. Let's take a look.
We've got plenty more games and announcements coming your way. As a reminder, once we finish, you can find the complete list of titles on our website at wholesomegames.com. Now, back to the show.
What if you didn't just play an MMORPG, but built the world, the quests, and the stories inside it? In Let's Build a Dungeon, you're the developer of a fictional online game, shaping the world, designing adventures, and watching virtual players dive in. But you're not just building quests. This is a simulation of the entire games industry, marketing, contract negotiations, and server management. Your tools are even powerful enough that you can design and build entirely new games. And today, we're revealing something new. A co-op enabled mode where every decision is shaped by the cards you draw. In the Just Build mode, create your world together, unlock new upgrades, watch your heroes roam and your universe grow. It's a stress-free, cozy sandbox, designed around the fun of discovery and shared creative control of a huge fantasy world. Wishlist now, and let's build something wonderful together.
Hi Wholesome Direct, I'm Nimbly, and online I'm also known as your high-fem comforting friend and lore keeper. My community, the Gardens of Phalia, is a space that I've nurtured for nearly 5 years to be an affirming, inspiring, educational, and creative haven for gamers of the soft and sensitive sort. Transform puzzles into furniture pieces to create the perfect home for your rodent friend in our next game, which launches today.
Monument Valley 3, as an experience, I feel like we're always trying to find a balance between meditative activities and relaxing moments, but also still giving you challenge within the levels. I'm a big fan of the town chapter. Color scheme, very cute. Yeah. But also the fact that you can pull the sliding doors open. Yeah. And there are just like little characters hiding inside.
Yeah. And I love the character that is like stretching. so cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. Have you ever seen a character stretch in a game before?
Never. It's never happened before. Oh, I love sailing. Like I actually really love like bumping into the lily pad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just really delightful.
It's nice also like meeting the Monument Valley 3 companion for the first time, and but it just really feels like you're going on a journey, and can't wait for people to see it.
Wish list on Steam.
Wish list it.
We'd like to take a moment to thank these
Monument Valley
developers and
sounds familiar,
publishers for their
but, like,
support in making today's show possible.
It's weird, like they're just like
From our
talking
team
and
our
they're like showing the
community,
game.
Thank you.
I guess that's comfy, I guess. This is a little better. Like I'm tired of like how many of the pixel art that they're doing. It's like, okay, I get pixel art is easy to make, but like this shouldn't be that hard to make, right? You would think. Like, oh wow, Zod-like. Big hops. I wonder how much those sell,
Stay
though.
tuned
That's my
because
only
we've got
downside.
so many more surprise releases and
Like, I actually do like that one pretty well.
still to come.
Like, if nothing else, just
You
as a
listen to
kid's
it.
game, it's really nice. Just like, you know, I know these aren't supposed to necessarily be for kids, but like, you would think that something called Comfy Games could be more for kids than most stuff, you'd think, right?
Welcoming an inclusive respite in troubling times, as well as a reminder that anyone can be a gamer. So stay tuned because right now we have a major update from a fan favorite.
I just wanted to give a warm welcome to everyone watching today's show with one of our official co-streamers. Thanks for joining us.
The snow was swirling when the city mouse arrived. We didn't think they'd make it far. But then something happened. The little mouse learned how to knit warm clothes. They fixed the stove and filled the air with the scent of fresh baked pies. They brought the burrow back to life. In the end, our doubt was put to shame. Not only did the little mouse save themselves, they saved all of us.
In case you missed it, this year we're fundraising for Point of Pride. You can pick up one or both of these shirts to celebrate the showcase, and with each purchase, a portion of the proceeds will go towards Point of Pride, an organization dedicated to providing access to healthcare and wellness resources for trans people all over the world. If you're able, please consider supporting this fundraiser by sharing the news or purchasing a shirt at wholesomegames.com.
Here in the Shire, time moves at just the right pace. Each day reveals new possibilities for curious hobbits. And every season brings so much to savor and discover. With the passage of time, the land changes, bringing new colors, new rhythms, and new moments to cherish. Tend to your garden and bring life to the land. Find joy in shaping a home that feels just right. Explore, trade, and celebrate the small joys that make each day special. On July 29th, the wait is over. Your Hobbit life begins. Every detail is yours to shape. And no matter the season, hobbits will always have time for foraging, friendship, and of course, food. Lots and lots of food.
I feel like I remember this game, maybe it was from last year.
Welcome home, Hobbit.
Man, I'd have to
Tales of
assume
the
it's from last
Shire,
year.
The
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings game,
July
coming
29th.
July 29th.
Solid.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. My name is Mriz, and I'm a queer cozy gaming content creator here on YouTube and also on TikTok. Cozy games have always been a huge part of my life. As someone who struggles with anxiety, being able to escape reality for a bit and immerse myself in these peaceful virtual worlds means everything to me. And I strive to create the same safe, warm feeling over on my channel. Grab a friend for this next title. As two cute pups looking for your human, harness the power of teamwork and friendship to get through eerie places and save the day.
Hey Wholesome Direct, my name is Val and I go by Space Valkyries online and on Twitch. As a streamer and a writer, I love playing all sorts of games, especially ones that tell a compelling narrative or provide comfort in stressful times. Journey to save the tree of life in this next game, a hand-drawn adventure about the interconnectedness of nature. Launching today.
Hi, I'm Chloe and I'm the art director of The Guardian of Nature, and today is a really special day for us as it's the surprise release of the first episode on Steam. The Guardian of Nature is a magical puzzle adventure game, and it tells a story of how everything is interconnected in nature. You play Henry and have this unique ability to change in size, so you can explore nature above and below ground, in big and in small. Over the last few years, we have created Henry's world with its wondrous flora, fauna, fungi, solar punk devices, and the giant tree of life. So everything is completely inspired by nature. So all the scenes, the animations, puzzles, and illustrations. Thank you so much, Wholesome Games, for featuring us today. Check out The Guardian of Nature on Steam and enjoy the world we have created for you.
Hey everyone, I'm Jemima
Geimer, editor-in-chief at Patch Magazine, and I'm so excited to announce that we are back this year with another Wholesome Direct issue. If you didn't catch last year's issue, or you haven't heard of Patch before, we are a monthly indie gaming magazine, and our Wholesome Direct edition is completely dedicated to the amazing games you'll see in this showcase. Our team's been hard at work packing the pages with loads of wholesome gaming content, and we hope it allows you to continue the fun of the Direct. So if you want to get your copy next month, no matter where you are in the world, head to patchmagazine.co.uk and subscribe before the 25th of June UK time.
Hi Wholesome Direct, my name is Jules and I'm a content creator passionate about balancing work and play. Our motto is that you are more than your work and are always deserving of a wholesome moment for yourself. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Hi Jules. This next game is a peaceful yet poignant reflection on life and death that you can play today.
Hey Wholesome Direct, my name's Kip and I love playing puzzle games. However, I did used to stream a lot of really intense titles back in the day, but ever since I turned 30, I am really jet set on playing games that make me feel focused and relaxed. It brings me a lot of joy that I can create content that also makes people feel the same way, especially within the medium of beautifully crafted games. Which, speaking of, in this next one, make your house a home, no matter where the road takes you. This cozy game about self-discovery and decorating a space till your heart's content launches today.
Hi, I'm Annabelle, the creative director of Camper and Make It Home, a cozy game about organizing and decorating your own van as you travel the world. And today, together with Wholesome Direct, we are celebrating our release on Steam. We hope you enjoy it.
If you're enjoying the show and you'd like to discover more amazing games all year round, visit wholesomegames.com to sign up for our monthly newsletter.
Hi, I'm Tatiana.
And I'm Max. We're from FuzzyBot Games. In our Lethal Cozy adventure, it's your mission to make the future feel like home again.
Join forces with a crew of adorable robots to craft, build, and battle. Our game is out now. Enjoy our newest trailer.
Another day in the world of Linked. Sure, there are creepy combots lurking about, haunting you humans and your Unibot friends. But things are pretty peaceful in town, and there's so much to do around here. Materials to gather, neighbors to chat with, fishing, there's always a lot of that. And let's not forget about those biddy bots. I mean, how could you not collect them all? Sure, you'll have to go out eventually. Someone has to rescue those bots. Who else will upgrade your gear? Fine-tune your wire? Or get you the latest fits? What about building? You'll need someone for that. Or to teach you how to grow this, thing? Whatever it is. There's even a 5-star chef who can keep your friends well fed. Who knows? That might be enough to convince them to do some of the fighting for you. The point is, sure, you gotta save the world, but it doesn't have to be right away. Until then, there's plenty to do in town.
Hey Wholesome Direct, I'm Samantha, also known as Sophista on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. My community and I are passionate about creating an inclusive space with a comfy vibe where we can talk about thought-provoking games, books, and more. And in this next title, you can craft the perfect omelet for quirky customers, and it opens for business today.
Here, choose one of these. It'll fit right here. Dude, it's not gonna be enough. Okay, put the cheese, put the cheese. Oh no, Principal Clucker's coming.
Stick around for even more surprise releases and world premieres.
Milano's Awesome Collection! It all started on the very first day of summer break. Starting tomorrow, I'll get a job!
For a second I was like, wait, what? Like, this is weirdly high quality. Oh, because, yeah, it was already made by professionals, presumably. Or maybe just... it might not be professional. It could be, done by, what do you call it? Well, basically Japanese.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. My name is Eri. I'm a social by Eri Summer. I am most passionate about connecting every person to an experience that they're able to treasure and supporting charities, indies, and mental well-being. Our community is about compassion, mindfulness, and simple happiness, and I love finding inspiring and meaningful gems while exploring games together. Gather around the fire and be part of a collective story in
Around the fire.
Which launched today.
What about during the summer? I don't know about gathering around the fire. In that case. Gather around the fire. But I don't have a fire. It's fine. I guess that's what it's like being poor.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. My name is Vanessa, but you can find me online as Pleasantly Twisted on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Twitch. And my community focuses heavily on game design, game development, gaming preservation, and really just understanding why people return to the games that they love over and over again. But now that I've made my case as a content creator, get ready to make your case and fight for the future in a game about hope, justice, and people's power.
The river is a god, and they killed her. It's time for ordinary people to hold them to account. This is All Will Rise, a narrative courtroom deck builder where instead of swords and spells, you play on people's emotions, instincts, and intellect. Become Kuyili and manage her team in a city of godmen and eco-terrorists.
I thought something
conspiracy
interesting was going to
theorists,
happen. Never mind.
and hacker CRSs. Follow leads and find witnesses. Don't let your team burn out. Card battles are conversations. Play your cards to charm and persuade or intimidate and manipulate. Make undeniable claims to win your court case or use smooth-talking rhetoric to strengthen your arguments. Choose your strategy carefully. The choices you make will change the fate of the city. Make your case and win the battle for the future. It's in your hands. Wishlist All Will Rise on Kickstarter now.
One last time, we'd like to take a moment to highlight Point of Pride and this year's fundraiser. We have 2 shirts celebrating this year's showcase, and proceeds from every purchase will go to Point of Pride. This organization supports the health and well-being of trans folks by providing resources like gender-affirming garments, financial aid for surgery, and other gender-affirming care. You can support this fundraiser by visiting wholesomegames.com and picking up one or both of the shirts, or consider sharing the link to help spread the word.
Hi Wholesome Direct, my name is Artie, I use they them pronouns, and I'm a cozy variety and co-working streamer from the UK. As a trans and disabled person, I love wholesome games that tell diverse stories and give space to tell our own. In my streams, I love to explore these games, talk about accessibility, and share moments of joy with my lovely community. You can join us on Twitch at hey_Artie. Our next game is about a mysterious island, ancient puzzles, and a tiny gecko.
Hi, we are Remy
And I'm Jess.
from Ramage Game. Together with our team, we are happy to share One Move Away with you.
One Move Away is a cozy puzzle game all about moving and making things fit.
You pack your belongings toward a new chapter of life.
One Move Away also leads into this sense of satisfaction you get when perfectly packing for a trip.
The game is coming later this year, but you can play our demo for free right now on Steam.
So, share your moves with us.
One Move Away is a cozy first-person puzzle game about packing. You first play as Sylvie, a young girl in the 1980s, packing her toy trunk in her childhood garden. Pick up items, rotate them as needed, and place them where they fit best. Sometimes you'll have to give them a little poke to squeeze out every bit of space. As each level unfolds, time progresses, changing both the environment and the items you handle. Object by object, you'll uncover her story. Follow the lives of 3 different people over the course of many years and learn about them through their various moving journeys. Play the demo on Steam today.
Hey Wholesome Direct, List the Last here. I am a YouTuber and streamer that mainly plays a lot of nostalgic games from my childhood. I also love things like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, The Sims, you name it, we probably do it over on the List the Last YouTube channel. Anyways, get ready because it is time for a world premiere.
Hi, Wholesome Direct. Maybe I'm Felissa, maybe I'm not, but you can call me right because that's my nickname. My channel is like a day at the beach with all the sea, sand, sun, but keeping all the fun, where people can leisurely choose how they spend their time as I combine the world of relaxing gaming with lifestyle how-tos and reviews and take you on my travel adventures. On that note, our next game is a foraging adventure that's right for the picking.
Take a nice deep breath for me. Let's slow things down and reconnect with nature. Here is a new game to help you do it. You'll create your own cozy character, put on your favorite outfit, and set off on your very own foraging adventure. Explore the wilds with your camera, learning how to identify real-life plants and mushrooms, collecting the information in your field guide. Discover how to harvest them without harming the plant, before exploring recipes that you can make with what you've gathered. Cook it all up in your cute community kitchen with a little help from your friends and have them ready to take to market. You'll be helping your grandmother and the community by selling your creations while making friends and building connections along the way. So when can you get started?
Hello, dear. It's your Aunt Tella. Remember visiting my shop when you were little? Things aren't like they used to be. But I know city life was never for you, and I need your help. I'm rebranding into a discounty supermarket, and I need someone with bold new ideas. You always had a keen eye. Seize the day. The people here are kinder, and you can leave the politics to me. I just know you'll do great things here. With love, your Aunt Teller. I'll see you soon.
Once more, a big thank you to these folks who've helped support the show. Your support makes it possible for us to highlight studios of all sizes from all over the world.
It started with Islanders, now we head for new shores. Building on the beloved first game, we wanted to bring new layers to the experience. We've added new buildings and updated scoring. Take line of sight into consideration with a lighthouse. Add the mountain shrine up on a peak lined with cliff houses. Or build an aviary network between islands. To really shake up each run, unlock boons as you play, allowing you to modify your buildings or perhaps demolish them. They might even let you jump to the next island early. You might come across a desert aurora, a stellar fantasy, or islands that literally rise from lava. The combinations of new shores are endless. And if putting points on a leaderboard isn't for you, enter the sandbox and create cozy retreats or lavish kingdoms. This and more comes with Islanders New Shores on July 10th, with free content updates to follow.
Hello, Wholesome Direct. My name is Steven, but I also go by Spring Sims online on YouTube and Twitch, where I play a lot of games with a little mixture of storytelling. I strive to create a wholesome and positive space where it feels like you're hanging out with your best friend, where you can discuss and discover new fun storylines that will take you on a journey.
I just want to mention that these people are this close to the screen. Maybe it's just me, but this seems a little close. Like, I am being very intensely in your face right now. Like, I know they're not being, like, threatening, but, like, it is weird that, like, being 3 inches from somebody is simultaneously, well, sometimes it can be really friendly, but sometimes it's very scary. And I'm like, I think most people would say it's scary, like, 99 out of 100 times. Like, I am being very personable with you. Just, oh my gosh. I guess we'll listen to this.
The town rises from the hills, bathed in the golden Mediterranean sun. Cobbled streets wind between homes with ivory-clad balconies. Flower boxes spilling with colour. Life moves at a gentle pace here. Neighbours gather in courtyards to share stories, and families tend to their gardens. The townsfolk shape the world around them, not with haste, but with devotion. What was once untouched land has become a thriving city. Now, as the lanterns glow and the wheat fields whisper beyond the hills, the city stands as a testament to its people. A place where every street tells a story and every home has a heart. This is Town to City.
When we first saw this slice of life tale about getting to know yourself better one day at a time during challenging times, we knew it was something truly special. I'm proud to share Wholesome Games Presents' latest title, Fishbowl.
Hey everyone, we are I Miss My Friend Studio, a 2-person team making Fishbowl.
Fishbowl is a heartfelt coming-of-age story where you play as Arlo. Video call loved ones to stay in touch with them. Work from home as a video editor. Solve puzzles to unpack your late grandmother's belongings and rediscover warm and bittersweet childhood memories. Figure out life one day at a time with Arlo in this story about self-discovery, hope, friendship, and grief. We are super excited to be with Wholesome Games Presents. Check out our demo and wishlist Fishbowl on PlayStation 5 and Steam.
Hi Wholesome Games, my name's Iona and it is such an honor to be a part of my favorite gaming showcase of the entire year. Now, my channel is not only about keeping you up to date with all the latest cozy games, but it's also a space where I get to talk all about my favorites. And I have a particular focus on games that are out on the Switch, and now Switch 2 as well. Now, since the first Wholesome Direct in 2020, the montage has been an institution that's introduced players to beloved games like Vemba, Unpacking, and Moonstone Island. It's a great time to discover your next favorite game, but it goes by fast. So be sure to go to wholesomegames.com for links to all of the titles. And here we go.
I would say this. I would say that biker game looked way better than most of the other games. Cooking game looks better. This one looks better than a lot of the other ones. Like this looks better. That plain one looked, and this one looked better than the pixel art stuff. Like I'm just like so tired of the pixel art style. It's like okay, you know, it looks fine, but is it really like what everybody wants? Because it seems like that's what all the devs are making.
Thanks for joining us today for our 5th anniversary showcase. And remember to visit wholesomegames.com for links to every title featured. Even just a follow or a wish list can make a world of difference for your favorite game developers. And we'll see you again next year for Wholesome Direct 2026.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, okay, so here we go. We got Women Led next, Latin America next, Southeast Gaming, Frosty Game Fest. It's confusing because, like, I would say that Wholesome Direct mostly had women already, so it's like, do you mean women main characters? As it turns out, we're on IGN, by the way. As it turns out, the Day of the Devs started 1 hour earlier than I was expecting, so we will find where Day of the Devs is. Okay, see, we got upcoming here, and then we got Latin America Women Led, Day of the Devs, IO Showcase. IO doesn't have that much though. We'll skim through it real quick. IO's the one that does Hitman, as you can see, and now they do James Bond as well, I guess, and this other one. I don't know what that is, but let's just like go through this a little bit.
We got a brief window.
Oh crap! Oh crap! There we go.
She didn't see it. She didn't see it.
So it's just normal gameplay. Mission active. Wait, so it's not on yet? Wow, there's a 19-minute show. Oh my gosh. I see, like, what's going on with the music? Okay, let's see. Oops. Wait a second. It's coming from somewhere else. Oh, there it is. Wait, then why isn't there any sound coming from this one? No, sound should be coming out.
Hello, everyone. Gamers of the world, welcome to a celebration of play.
Okay, we're skipping ahead. I'm done with CGI trailers this weekend. Just way too many.
Sit down at any of these tables and play poker or play roulette with the NPCs.
It is quiet on my end, by the way, too.
And obviously, we're working towards playing poker again.
Okay, yeah. I'm surprised that they're showing this one, since I don't think it's that long. It's one level, and it just came out today, right? So why are you even showing it off? I would go all in on this. Okay, not all in, but you know, I would assume I'm gonna win this one. I'm ignoring the odds part. Like, I already know.
We're sitting on a full house.
Theoretically,
so
though, there could be a
good
straight.
advice.
Maybe even straight flush, theoretically.
The bet is now 8 million.
Let's skip ahead to the river. Yeah, that's nothing. You win. Wait, really? How are the odds 99%? Oh, okay. Those are all spades. So if he had,
The bet is now 8 million.
wait, what did he have to? Wait, they can't. No, they're not all spades.
Monsieur Le Chiffre. Call.
But he could have a straight. He could have a 10 and a king, and that would be the full house. Yeah, he lost.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
Oh no.
Wait, what do you mean he has a speed?
4 of a kind. Monsieur Le. It is now 8 million.
Oh, 4 of a kind.
Monsieur Le Chiffre.
I guess I forgot that 4 of a kind. I thought it was only a straight.
Monsieur Le Chiffre.
That feels scripted.
4 of a kind.
Oh no.
You look a little pale.
You look a little pale. And then, like, he actually poisoned you. Never accept drinks from a stranger, and then you're poisoned. You gotta run around.
This guy.
No, maybe not. Oh, okay, so you didn't get poisoned. You have 20 seconds? Okay, and then you died, because you didn't heal yourself fast enough. He only poisoned James Bond, though, because... Well, actually, I don't know why. that would not have fit into his plans, actually. Wait, is she dressed like him, too? That's pretty funny. Although it's like a loose tie?
To the world of assassination with
credit,
a lot
though.
of different new
Chief
challenges,
Dev.
but also feature
Yeah,
contract
cool.
and Twitch.
Mood.
So stay tuned.
Mood, guys. Anyway.
It's not only
James
a
Bond.
All right.
Shut up and show gameplay.
Glacier has
I'm
been
tired of no
pushed toward
gameplay.
one-size-fits-all way
Okay,
to
cool.
approach combat.
Okay, so it's
But
Oh wait, no,
by
this is
utilising the
not
vast array of
James
weapons
Bond.
and
This is the
potency of
other
combat
game.
drone,
Ugh.
players can approach
Well, this is
combat in a
Uncharted.
variety of different ways.
Like
Players
third
can also
person
utilize the lens
shoot game.
device.
Oh my
Now,
gosh,
this is an
why is
AR
the quality
contact
so
lens
bad?
that is
I'm
the
not like that
replacement of
picky
the
on
smartphone
quality,
in this world,
but like
and they
this
can use
ain't
this to
1080p.
scan the environment, and it'll actually help players keep track of where enemy targets are and help them
It's a little
strategize how
better.
best to neutralize them. And it
It's
also
definitely not
handily
1080p.
highlights pick.
It's whatever they're giving us, though. I forget what this game is called.
Those sky cars can withstand a lot of force.
Publishing division.
Mind's Eye, right?
IY
It's not too bad, but like as you can see, everything's so dark. Like the main character should stand out.
With
He
everyone
might as well
else
be
in
an
the press.
NPC.
Thank you, Leslie.
Okay, they have
You
get
created an
driving.
amazing-
Sure,
We'll not
let's
just
do
be
it.
highlighting it with our own Play Mind's Eye content, but allowing players to use these additions within their own content and tell their own stories through Build Mind's Eye. We're really excited about the opportunity Play and Build will give us, keep players engaged.
So I guess the
with
idea is
content
like,
on a
well,
very
we have
regular
driving in
basis,
the
and we're
game. Let's just
committed
add a
to
driving
the long-term vision of Mind's Eye. And I'm
mini
looking forward
game,
to
side story type thing, I guess.
I haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city book, and then we'll talk.
See, I'm tired of dialogue like that. Give me the back end of the mainframe, and we'll jack in through the whatchamacallit. Like I'm good. I'm good. So where's the James Bond? Okay, actual gameplay and not just trailers, guys. Looks like a trailer. Looks like only a trailer. Well, wait. Let me just see what this one.
I felt it was a necessity, one I must confess. I rather enjoy cards, Mr. Reaper.
Yeah, and it's basically just recreating everything from the James Bond movie with Le Chiffre. But this is in Hitman, by the way. That's confusing, or that might be. Okay.
Games. And I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million? Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a non-profit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy
I block channels
Day of the Devs Digital Showcase.
I block channels in my spare time. Mugen.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of casing a place, gathering intel, and pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious master thief? Well, in Snap and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
To play together. It's called Big Walk.
We will watch this.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things: talking and walking. So talking. It's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot. And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big
world
walk.
with stuff.
Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together, so navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
Oh, that's not like pass.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding a way back together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again. Hello?
If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare.
Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too. Our challenges are open-ended and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Why are we waiting for night to pass? Why can't we just...
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Oi.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
This next title is from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and
Sword
The
of the
Pathless.
Sea.
You'll see the DNA of all those games in this one as you surf the sand on your sword and bring the sea back to life. This is Sword of the Sea.
Hi, I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea.
Your newest game? Your team's newest game, I mean.
Sword of the Sea is a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword. And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater. It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu,
So he is one of the devs
Pathless,
from Journey?
and you're going to see those elements in the game, but it's going to take you somewhere new.
Because it's weird, because like Journey only had like I think 12 devs, but we have never heard anything about
Sword
them.
of the Sea is all
and
about
this is a new studio from that
movement, getting
studio.
into a flow state.
I think
and
the,
that's something
the
that
devs
as
under
a
Journey was
snowboarder,
that game
I've
studio.
experienced
That's
myself.
literally what it's called. That game
I
studio.
feel like there's this kind of magical experience that you have
but after they
with these extreme sports.
disbanded,
when you're
we didn't
doing
really
it,
hear
you
what was
actually
going on
find
with
this
them.
kind of meditative quality. You are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game. I'm really excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work with on Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games. So
Well,
if you
I
played
think
the
it's
Tony
worth
Hawk
noting
games, if you played the old
that
snowboarding
I don't think
games,
I've
you're
heard
gonna love
music
the way that you
similar to
move
Journey.
in
Even if they're
Sword of
using
the
the
Sea.
same guy, I feel like he was being a lot more creative in Journey.
We can't
I don't know
really
why.
guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience.
Like, it was
for
way
players,
more
but what
atmospheric.
we can do is create the environment, the
'Cause I
conditions
played that game before I even
under
really
which
thought
you
of
might
game
have
developers.
one. Sword of the Sea is coming out this year, August 19th, on the PlayStation 5 and PC, so wishlist now. Thank you.
This next world exclusive is a sequel to a game that has over 4 million players and counting. A runaway hit if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring something new to the genre, something evolved, and that's exactly what this developer did.
Hi, I'm Wyatt with Coin Crew Games, and we're here to announce Escape Academy 2, Back to School, the sequel to Escape Academy. Escape Academy 2 is an open-world escape room game, where between your escape room classes, you can explore a living and breathing campus that functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series, and how they leverage free roam puzzle solving, so we're really excited to bring that into the Academy.
Our background as a studio is in building immersive narrative escape rooms, so when we started making a sequel for Escape Academy, we asked ourselves, how can we push that even further? We looked at feedback from the first game, and the #1 most requested feature, by a huge margin, was more Academy, to really get to be a student at the school. This time around, we're going to let you explore the campus, to go to classes, meet other students, and, most importantly, find lots of rooms to lock yourself up in.
What was once a 2D level select map is now a fully realized explorable space. Whether you're returning to the Academy or stepping in for the first time, you'll find yourself in a world full of unique environments, from dusty puzzle archives to hidden rooms in unsuspecting places. The campus is designed to reward curiosity with secrets tucked into every corner for players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to environmental storytelling, we've pushed every element to heighten immersion and mystery.
For Escape Academy 2, our approach to narrative is to really lean into the roleplay of embodying a student at the Academy. You can talk to your fellow escapists to unlock quests, discover lore, and naturally
jump ahead.
get hit with a deluge of groan-worthy puns.
Yeah, I think we heard about Mixtape.
Mixtape of mechanics, from
Yeah.
skateboarding to pulling slushies, a mixtape of eras, a mix.
Holy flippin' meatballs, let me tell you all about it. Thank you very much. We got Joy Division,
Those are dressed like
Devo.
80s people?
I love Devo.
I was just
Smashing
confused because, like,
Pumpkins,
this really feels like
Portishead,
this should be made by
Roxy
40 or
Music,
50-year-olds.
Silverchair, Lush, The
Be
Cure,
like this in
Susie and the
80s.
Banshees, Stan Bush, the Jesus and Mary Chain,
necessarily.
the unkillable Iggy
And
Pop,
many more.
The player and the world around you as you play.
People in this world have a sacred ritual. When someone dies, a seed is planted in their...
But our new game, Blighted.
Blighted, okay, that's what it is.
Devs
Light
alumni,
is a very
Altaloop.
bland
This
word
game's
nowadays,
thirst-
by the way.
I'm so hungry.
Bad idea. I'm good.
Or is it a genre?
Working on Possessors. Possessors is a search action game set in Senzu, a corporate-run city which has been overrun by demons.
Professors?
What you've just seen is one of 4
You might find a perk in run effects that can increase Will's power and unlock new abilities.
Around, spreading their sadness over.
Can deal devastating damage
we
closer
got
to
this
the
game.
ground. Love letter to all fans who grew up with the Marvel Universe.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion is coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
And now for something of a moodier persuasion. A horror fantasy life sim, co-directed by the pixel artist from...
Horror fantasy life sim? Like horror fantasy, okay, but life sim? What? That does look pretty good.
Hi, I'm Isa, programmer and writer of Neverway.
And I'm Pedro, artist and designer of Neverway, a horror RPG in life sim and the debut title of our new studio called Blood Inc.
You play the game as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on a farm, a place where you can escape from all your problems, and finally it starts fresh.
But it gets darker. Fiona will find herself indebted as immortal herald of a dead god. With your sword, you can fight in a fast-paced combat, and you can choose your secondary gear to change how you fight, like a hookshot you just crafted.
But remember, you still need to keep your new life on track. You can do things like shopping at the Cellmart or paying your mortgage using your very own Luna OS computer. You can also befriend or even romance more than 10 characters, each with their own special cutscenes and routines that can interact with each other.
And as you get closer to those characters, you can use those relationships to unlock new combat abilities that change the way you fight.
You can farm, fish, and cook, but Neverway doesn't play like a regular life sim RPG. Time progresses in 3 blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening, and you choose when to advance by doing things like eating, sleeping, or reading a manual. The idea is to let you set your own pace, so you can choose when you want to fight or when you just need a break and see your friends.
You will eventually start searching for the Neverway, a decaying, nightmarish reality that is slowly leaking into yours. There you will learn what's happening to this dark, post-apocalyptic world as you pay out your debt.
If this sounds like your kind of game, you can wishlist Neverway on Steam and stay up to date to our latest announcements. And thank you for watching.
It's time for a world premiere. This one from a studio based in Johannesburg called Nyamako. Their previous title, the postmodern platformer Semblance, earned them a place on Forbes Africa's 30 Under 30 list back in 2018, along with a host of other accolades. And since then, they've been hard at work on Relooted, a heist game which tackles a political and righteous subject matter. Please take a look.
We need a ride.
Something incognito.
Like a submarine.
No, but also fast.
Like a jet/submarine.
Can you be serious?
Ready.
Hi, I'm Maka, the lead animator at Nyamako.
And I'm Sita, producer at Nyamako.
Relooted is set in the near future, where a new treaty has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation. They begin to only exhibit artifacts in private. Our heist crew is made up of regular people who band together to see these artifacts returned to their country of origin, operating from a hideout in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Cuckoo, how do you do the mysterious play, guy?
Are you not tired? Rest. We have work to do tomorrow.
In the real world, a French government report estimated that 90% of sub-Saharan African cultural heritage is in the possession of Western collections. That is millions upon millions of deeply important cultural, spiritual, and personal artifacts, including human remains, that aren't in their rightful place. While the locations in the game are vague and invented, the 70 artifacts in Relooted are very much real, and, as of today, reside in Western museums and private collections. Take, for example, the Ngaji drum, a hugely important spiritual item to the Pokomo people of Kenya. It was believed destroyed in 1910. In reality, it had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum let a Pokomo prince visit the drum in storage. He was the first Kenyan in over 100 years to see the drum. It still remains in storage today. Before each mission in Relooted, players will receive a briefing where they can learn more about these.
Faith.
From here, we can smash the security glass and get you up to the next floor.
In Phase 2, you roam the level, carefully avoiding tripping the alarm and preparing your
ラタタンがより面白くなるように努力をしているところになります。
ラタタンはよりカラフルなデザインと、オンラインマルチプレイモード、ローグライト
Here's an early pre-alpha sneak peek at Otherside's upcoming.
All day long, I could study
CAI, which can be satisfying, but it's an actual human being that I'm getting to.
Always on their own separate quests, so really anything can happen.
London out! That's far enough.
You know, we've been working on.
Day of the Devs. そして素晴らしいファン。
You know, situations that are just.
Presence of those.
Way to play it.
Hi, I'm Warren Spector, Chief Creative Officer at Otherside Entertainment. At Otherside, we don't play it safe. We take chances, we tackle hard problems, and we do what's right for games and gamers. And what's right now is Thick as Thieves. It's a multiplayer stealth action game, unlike any action or stealth game you and your friends have experienced before. Response to the idea and what we've been able to show has been terrific.
You, the player, must manage her schedule by making meticulous decisions about how to spend her free time.
Every activity costs or boosts different resources. These activities often involve mechanically hilarious minigames.
In Consume Me, putting food on your lunch plate is a puzzle game.
You can buy a sponge at the corner store to make the hitbox bigger in the bathroom cleaning minigame, and you can also wear a special outfit that results in your mom giving you more money if you clean the whole bathroom.
Yoga might kill you.
Encounter cash on the street while walking your dog.
This part is based on real life, by the way.
Than I can describe. I ask you please not to play.
Per person. Tireboy is fast and nimble, leaping through lush environments, solving environmental puzzles, and taking on heroic battles. All while helping locals and uncovering his own past.
Tireboy may be the last of his kind and was lost as a child. At the start of the game, we learn how he was raised by a large owl named Nestwick and doesn't know much about his family or ancestors.
It's a story about connection and curiosity as Tireboy journeys through a vast, unfamiliar world, searching for purpose and traces of his forgotten origins.
Many of the locals have grown fond of Tireboy. They'll often ask him for things ranging from small favors to the game's main objective, which is to repair a giant radio transmitter to help the local community make contact with long-lost travelers.
In spite of its silly premise, we're striving to make the world feel really grounded and genuine.
Another thing we've emphasized throughout development is being playful with the scale of things in the world. wanting to make the player feel small and make you feel like a kid, giving you that childlike experience of feeling like everything around you is impossibly big. And that has a meaningful impact on gameplay, given that you move fast and it feels more satisfying to do so in a big, sprawling world.
Tireboy is weird, heartfelt, and full of little surprises. We've built it to feel like a place you'll want to come back to, whether you're chasing big moments or just soaking in the quiet ones.
Wishlist Tireboy on Steam now and follow @tireboygame.com on Blue Sky to keep up to date. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Who doesn't love a vacation? Toem took us on a
And enjoy the rest of the game.com on Blue Sky to keep up to date. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the game.com on Blue Sky. Wishlist Tireboy on Steam now and follow @tireboygame.com. On Blue Sky to keep up to date. Thanks for watching and enjoy.
First look at.
Hi, I'm Corey Martin.
I'm Thomas Tobin.
From Canada, making heartfelt games with big ideas. We're so excited to introduce you to Tireboy, a playful action
and developers that resides in a whimsical world, where the main objective is to photograph a phenomenon known as Toem. Set a few years after the original game, our protagonist now jumps into their
artistry in games. And we don't mean just concept art, we mean character designs, we mean storyboards, we mean iconography. All the different kinds of art that go into developing a game, they are putting a spotlight on, and it's awesome. This year we worked with an illustrator called Nimit Malavia to make this epic piece that features characters
brand new edition of the song when made for their final version of
to adrenaline-pumping gameplay and beautifully stylized adventures. Whatever you're into, there is something here for you.
To find peace and reunite with his family, Will must sail across endless waters, face deep predation. Players navigate through emotionally charged spaces shaped by lighting, unique props, and carefully placed landmarks. With no minimap or objective markers, orientation relies entirely on visual language, things that naturally draw the eye and reinforce, deepen engagement, and allow the additional challenge. Each space is designed to keep the
began with a spark, an accident, or so they said. The secrets burned with the flames. Headlines told truths or convenient lies.
Are you sure you are making the right choice?
Each child is a mystery. Each parent a puzzle. Trust nothing, question everything.
The state is watching you. One more mistake and you are done.
Citizens of New Albion, you must wake, break your chains, for the night is dark, but dawn is inevitable.
In summer camp.
So much for watching. Steam wishlist. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much. Vroom vroom.
Cannon barrage. They even let you eat drywall. You heard that right. Our first game in this segment is Drywall Eating Simulator.
I'm Elena, the font piece.
Gallery by real players. To get this free update. The team at Lucky Roll can't wait to see how you decorate with
to make sure that their design
walks of life to create games you actually
the country. After living in the big city my whole life, farm villages just felt so small and miserable. And the worst thing?
Mountain? We sure did. That's why we made Cairn. Cairn lets you experience the freedoms and challenges of alpinism. You can climb anywhere on the mountain. Just keep track of your stamina and balance, or your ascent might end early. But you aren't alone on Mount Kami. If you place a pivot, your buddy Climbot will catch you when you fall. You also might meet some other people along the way. And who knows what other secrets you might discover on the beautiful slopes of Kami. Or maybe even beneath the surface. But all that climbing and exploring will have you work up quite the appetite. You'll need to gather materials to cook up meals in your cozy tents to stay full. However, the climb will get a lot less cozy as you near the peak. You'll need your strength to reach the summit. Play the free demo right now on PlayStation and Steam.
I wanted combat to feel slick and rewarding for those who are patient. The world is entirely handcrafted. Every nook is a veil for potential secrets. I wanted Prison of Husks to feel melancholic and personal. A place shaped by longing and beauty. It's a world that was once enshrouded in love, and now sits abandoned. The demo is out now on Steam. If you like what you see, then I hope you'll give it a try.
Damn it, I didn't realize. Damn it. Oh, damn it. How long had that been? How long had that been the case? Oh no. Okay. Damn it. When did that happen? I blame chat. Well, basically, I was just saying that they should talk less, show devs less. I don't know why they're kissing or whatever. But yeah, this is one of the good ones. But unfortunately, they show too little of the game. Because they keep showing devs over and over. I want to see the game more. Show me the game more. And then it's Kickstarter. So, okay, we're 2 or 3 years away from that. And then this one looked like it was a Hades game. So, it's fine, but just whatever. Eat Drywall. That's wow. Just wow. This one's kind of a weird game. And then there's a whole bunch of room decorating simulators, so I don't know why you just only made a room
Going through their own
decorating
struggles as well.
simulator.
Wild struggle.
Solve puzzles. Oh yeah, so I was saying here, like, so do you hold buttons down or do you just press up? But yeah, there's a demo out, so I'll just play the demo right after this. And then this one is about, you know, metaphor for, you know, wanting to stay in bed and or depression and stuff, having morning. Yep. So
My game.
This one is a PS2 game. I said I was surprised that Ico is
And along the way, you'll assist others.
Ico's like basically made with this level of quality on the PS2, and yet this one looks like it was made better than Ico. But again, maybe it's just easier to make PS2 level games nowadays. Maybe.
Every nook.
Yeah, Prison of Husks. But there's a lot of similar looking games to Prison of Husks, so I'm like, I'd rather play the ones that have a bit more people that were making it. You know, it's a little bit higher quality. Show off divine power. So wait, what's the gameplay? It looks cool otherwise. Too vague. It's funny that this isn't a women-led one, because it's like, I don't know why, but like, there's way too many girl devs that act as if, oh, this is a girl game, so you know, you can't have any like scary vibes or something. It's like, but girls like scary games. Yeah, there we go. See, there's another one. That looks pretty good. So women-led just means that they're women devs, but like it can't just only be women devs, right? Just like women directors, maybe. Void Martyrs, okay, cool. Almost cool, but I want to see the gameplay. Too much of that does not even look like gameplay.
Crow, or maybe a black sheep, a coroner. Different countries use different words. A giant cockroach and his best friend.
This makes me think of like
Oh,
Flash games.
Buffy, the game antagonist, choose a different path. Yeah, he says he's a doctor studying crows to
I feel like I'm not seeing enough of it though. Good vibes. This is good pixel art. Better pixel art. I'm not sure what era of pixel art this is though, because this is not like this is better than Final Fantasy VI pixel art. So it's I guess it's just basically modern pixel art that's like, it's not derived by limitation, but purely by art style. So you can do almost anything, and it's easier to make maybe. Whereas, you know, previous pixel art, like, it might not have been super hard, but like there was they were doing it because of
What
limitations.
are one of the best things about
Kickstarter
games?
though, that kind of sucks, but it still looked
find
really
that
good though.
here. You can play
Fortunately, not
solo
my
or
type
with
of
up to
game
10
again
people as you
though.
explore the deep
This
sea,
one looks very high
escape
quality.
giant sharks, and build a thriving
Show the
spirit
underwater
sanctuary.
combat.
There's a little something for
Like,
everyone.
we have
here.
underwater combat. Can
Hi,
you see it?
everyone. Here's of Nira. Today,
No.
Solo is an ancient. If you love
Like, I don't care how janky it looks, guys. That's the main appeal of your game. No. Refresh.
History. The more
Is this a
they
horse game?
explore, the more they find. In addition to our main level, we have these riding islands that you can explore. You can travel there by going to sort of a travel board, so you kind of take the ferry over to these islands with your horse. It's kind of like taking a day trip over to this new place that you haven't seen before, together with your friends.
Give credit.
There's no quest there. There's nothing that
Does
you
seem
need
interesting.
to do. Maybe you find some interesting
Especially if you like
sights or
riding a horse.
something
There's
else.
actually not that many games where you can
So the
ride a
more
horse,
players
weirdly.
spend time exploring stuff, the more hints they find.
Okay. Wait, Equinox Homecoming. I feel like it should be like Equinox Horse Coming. That's what it should be called. Equinox Horse Coming. Okay, let's check. All right, we're caught up.
I didn't come here to be a hero. I came because no one else could. And well, someone had to. They say the mountain keeps the ones who didn't make it. Pilgrims frozen mid-thought, like ghosts who forgot what they were searching for. Each trial's tied to a zodiac sign. Leo burned. Sagittarius? That one gave me answers I wasn't ready for. They all say the mountain changes you, but maybe it's just trying to show you what you already are.
I believe they just ripped that off of that other huge game that took place, Celeste. I'm pretty sure, and if not, then there's a very similar sounding game that uses that exact same quote. It's really weird.
And that's a wrap on this year's Summer Games Fest edition of the Women-Led Games Showcase. We hope that you have found new games to wishlist, to demo, and to
it was
fall
only
in love with, just like we
5-ish
have.
minutes.
A huge thanks to all of the brilliant developers featured today, to our sponsors, Big Blue Sky, our partners, Neon.
Okay.
Don't forget, you can check out demos and wishlist your favorites right now as part of our official Steam event, or even collaborating with Latin American Game Showcase, and Southeast Asia Game Showcase on a 9-game bundle with a 30% discount just for you and Joel.
Okay, Future Game Show is at 4 p.m. though. Like, I'm not very confident about Frosty Game Show. And Green Games. What? Like, we've already seen plenty of nature-themed games. So if it's supposed to mean something else, you're not informing me of anything. I'm just thinking, like, but then if I do watch this, then we have Latin America, then Southeast Games, then Future Games. Hum. Okay. Let me just see if this got any more. Oh. Okay. They're just like hinting at go to Latin America games for this, I guess. Okay.
Hello, I'm Pedro.
And I'm Isa.
We are originally from Brazil, and we are co-directing our new game, Neverway, which is also the debut title of our new studio, Club Blood Inc.
We are super excited to kick off this edition of the Latin America Games Showcase, with a special announcement from our team as well.
A gente está se sentindo muito honrado de estar aqui junto com tantos jogos incríveis da nossa região.
Eu acredito que tem muito da nossa cultura que tem muito a oferecer para o resto do mundo. E é muito inspirador ver que tem cada vez mais jogos vindo da América Latina.
Mal posso esperar para mostrar para vocês o que a gente tem trabalhado e também ver os jogos incríveis que estão vindo aqui na Showcase.
I think we saw that game already. Not a good sign.
Hola and welcome to the Latin American Game Showcase Summer Game Fest edition. I'm Steffi Varela, your host for today, directly from El Casco Viejo in Ciudad de Panama. We're here to celebrate one of the most vibrant, creative, and diverse indie game scenes in the world, Latin America.
Okay, I think it's just quite on my end.
This year's showcase is presented by Raw Fury, Epopeya Games, Playdate, Pulsatrix Studios, Annapurna Interactive, Halbert Studios, and Universidad Panamericana Campus Guadalajara. Throughout the show, you'll see a special icon on screen that means there's a playable demo available right now. And yes, there's also a Steam sale live until June 13th, so if something catches your eye, you know where to go.
So, to kick things off, here's a selection of games you can play right now.
In Nine Kings, build your empire, battle rival rulers, and craft wild synergies in a fast-paced roguelike kingdom builder. Thousands of builds, endless replayability. Can you break the game?
Oh, that's cool.
Race upward through the ruins of Substructure 17 in White Knuckle, a roguelike speed climber with zero room for error. One slip, and it's a long fall into oblivion. Restore order in a delightful hand-drawn world in Bubumbu. Solve cozy puzzles by returning quirky lost items to their rightful place. It's short, sweet, and heartwarming.
Heartwarming. We are speaking English.
Join Axel and Hazel in Code Bunny, a lightning-fast action platformer where movement is combat. Master 2 unique styles to fight back chaos on the planet Lumna.
Sometimes it sounds perfectly fine, and other times, like, not.
Switch between 3 siblings and combine their powers in Greek. Memories of
It's weird, 'cause, like, I know plenty of people who speak Spanish, and I don't know what the heck this is.
Its debut
This
on
makes me think they're
mobile.
like Greek or something, or maybe Spain Spanish. Maybe?
Sometimes you're
Maybe I
just
can
not
kinda see
sure
that one.
what you're in the mood for. It's tough to choose just one thing. This next group of games blends genre in ways you wouldn't expect, and somehow it just works.
What? Why were you should seeing her eating food? What? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water for tea.
Get ready to power up in Wonder Stars, a turn-based RPG that plays like your favorite 90s anime. You'll follow Ringo and Wolf as they fight their way through epic episodes on a quest to reveal the legendary Wonder Star map. But here's the twist. Combat is built around words. Combine over 200 of them to craft custom attacks like Mega Punch or Hyper Shadow Blast. Episodes are built like classic anime arts. Playable, replayable, and packed with surprises. Outside of battle, earn honor points to unlock permanent upgrades, train your crew, or even end fights peacefully. You might just make a new friend. Whether you're in it for the combos, the callbacks, or the character arcs, Wonder Stars is built to keep you coming back for just one more episode.
Flesh will fade, the strength of steel endures.
This game looks really solid. It looks similar to a lot of other games, but it's in 3D, so that makes it way more interesting. Kind of Evil Within font.
Some games don't just sound good, they feel like music. Whether it's storytelling through sound or just a killer vibe, this next group of games puts audio front and center.
Trying to get my cat to sit here. No, he refuses.
Oi, eu me chamo Juno Cecílio e eu sou um indie dev do Brasil. Eu gostaria muito de apresentar para vocês o Changer 7, que é uma carta de amor ao Toku Sentai, Mahou Shoujo e os heróis que marcaram nossa infância.
Gonna be the change.
Challengers of Darkness, with this box that houses the secrets of the stars. Let's battle, roll, attack, do combos, finish with your ultimate power. Monster Box, will you rise as a true champion? Play online from your computer or phone.
Anna? Are you okay?
Can I just say how very happy I am to finally have you with us? Isabella has told us all about you. Especially you, little one. You are a very special girl.
Be at peace. There must be no violence.
Caroline, I'm scared.
Now stop struggling. You belong to us.
Please.
let's talk about this little yellow console that's turning heads in a big way, the Playdate.
It's tiny, it has a crank, and its second season of games launched recently. We're especially excited about 3 titles, all developed in Mexico, that are bringing some incredible creativity to the platform. First up, Taria and Como. This physics-based platformer replaces jumping with swinging. Guide Taria, a determined girl with a prosthetic leg, through puzzles and challenges as she searches for her sister in a pixel art world full of heart, humor, and resilience. Next is Dig Dig Dino. Grab your shovel and join a team of paleontologists on the hunt for dino bones, treasure, and ancient secrets. Upgrade your gear to dig deeper, piece together skeletons, and unearth even more surprises. And finally, Cacha Diablos, a fast-paced roguelike where your crank powers the hunt. Trap mischievous Diablos, dodge their attacks, and use power-ups to capture them all on a mysterious moon far from home.
3 totally different games, all sharing one thing: bold ideas on a bold little console. Here are more incredible games you can check out right now.
Design your own dungeons, team up in co-op, and explore over 4,500 community-made creations in Questmaster, a Zelda-inspired maker with endless possibilities. Meet Culebra, a snake with a heart of gold. In this papercraft adventure, help the souls of Limbo escape their regrets and maybe find your purpose along the way. Build your dream town from the ground up in Outlanders, a charming strategy game where nature-loving settlers strive for a simpler life. Grow your village, shape your destiny, and find peace in the wild. In Mindkeeper, build a stronghold of the mind and defend it against waves of inner demons. This early access tower defense roguelite is all about mental resilience, with a twist. Mix and match cards to create powerful units in Kingdom of Cards. Experiment, expand your domain, and get ready! The game's new content update drops with the showcase. Step into the eerie world of Dreamcore, a psychological horror set in liminal spaces. And later today, discover its new Playrooms update, if you dare explore what's beyond reality.
Sometimes it only takes a single frame for a game to catch your eye and pull you in. Whether it's hand-drawn animation, pixel art, or something in between, this next group of games brings bold visual identities to the forefront.
Sem corda. Eu sou apenas um carrinho parado no espaço-tempo. Sem função, sem porquê, nem pra quê, lutando contra forças invisíveis, pressões universais. O tempo é a ilusão dos amantes. E se mover fica difícil. Porque não tem amor aqui.
We're about halfway through the show, so it's time to thank our presenting sponsors.
Raw Fury, an ongoing partner and supporter of the Latin American indie scene and publisher of one of the best games of the year, Blueprints. Epopeia Games, Brazilian developer and publisher with 15 years of experience with titles like Gaucho and the Grassland and Mullet Magic. Playdate, a charming tiny handheld game system featuring a mechanical crank, developed by Panic, now with its second season available. Annapurna Interactive, known for championing unique voices in gaming, backing creators with bold, personal visions like Storyteller, an award-winning narrative puzzler from Argentina. Pulsatrix Studios, game development studio based in Brazil, known for pushing the boundaries of immersive horror. Their next title, Ayla, blends near-future tech and psychological terror in a survival experience where reality twists with every step. Halberd Studios, creators of the acclaimed 9 Years of Shadows and the upcoming Mariachi Legends, and Universidad Panamericana Campus Guadalajara, a pioneer in game development education shaping the next generation of developers. And a huge shout out to our official sponsors, Panic, Astrolabe Games, Fellow Traveler, and Dangan Entertainment.
With their support, 2025 has been our most ambitious year yet.
We sponsor several stations at the Mixed Spring on-site event during GDC and also hosted our very first Game Jam, bringing together over 900 developers who created more than 140 games in just 9 days. The results were a powerful showcase of the region's creativity with a top 10 that stood out for their originality, polish, and bold ideas. The top 3 teams even earned an all-expenses-paid trip to Sao Paulo to pitch their game in person at Gamescom Latam. And we're thrilled to announce that this year's Game Jam winner didn't just impress the judges. They've partnered with Whitethorn Games, who will help bring the game to launch. And today, we're thrilled to premiere the first official trailer of Colorbound.
Before we move on, we also wanted to talk about an indie game fund backing 3 of our titles, Outer Sloth.
Our showcase kicked off with Neverway, one of the projects backed by their efforts. And to no surprise, 2 more titles in today's lineup have also received their support. Let's take a look.
And now, back to more games you can play right now.
Despelote is a soccer game about growing up. Explore Quito through the eyes of a child as Ecuador nears the World Cup and see how a ball can connect an entire city. Trek across mystical lands in Albatross, a backpacking RPG where the terrain is your true challenge. Follow Isla on a soulful journey to find her brother and maybe herself. Geometry's never been this deadly. Blast your way through polygonal horrors in Euclid's Inferno, a fast-paced 2D shooter where ancient math becomes pure chaos. From the creators of Pixel Pulps comes Grizzly Man, a chilling slasher set in the Alaskan wilderness. Uncover conspiracies, make tough choices, and try to survive if you can. Jump between dimensions and dive into battle in Remnants of the Rift. Pause, plan, and strike to the beat in this slick, real-time roguelite packed with retro-futuristic style.
There's something comforting about the classics. Tight controls, pixel-perfect design, and soundtracks that leave rent-free in your head. These games take inspiration from the past, but they're not stuck there. They bring fresh twists, modern polish, and a deep love for the games that came before.
If it isn't my favorite circus performer, the lovely Kiwi.
Some games stick with you, not because of the action, but because of what they make you feel. Whether they make you cry, get scared, or even laugh hysterically, these titles are built to connect.
I call for strength, I find but stone. The river's teeth, the forest breath, the shadows whisper tales of death. I call for strength, I find but stone, a shepherd lost.
Always be ready. Danger is often impatient. Hesitation kills. You hit or you bleed.
The wolves howl black against the night. My flock is scattered out of sight, with lifted staff and lifted eyes. I face the dark, but walk the fight to bear his light.
They will question if you are worthy, but that is irrelevant. No one is. We are not chosen because we deserve it. We are chosen because purpose demands a vessel.
I assume that is off-brand Liam Neeson, but that's a really good off-brand Liam Neeson. Like, that was weirdly out of nowhere.
Your boot sequence. It worked. Welcome to Babel.
Will you be able to stop the ashes and save mankind?
We are the Scavengers Guild. We find what the world has forgotten.
The mask that takes us from the ashes.
You are here now, and you'll save us. A gift? For me?
Now this is betrayal of the highest order.
I told you not to come to Jureka. Welcome to our fort. Let us strengthen your weapons.
Each time you die, your backup kicks in, and a new model is awoken.
I can see you have new powers. I guess the creator knows his tools.
In this world of ashes, will you still remember me?
I do want to mention that that was really cool, but like the gameplay looked questionable.
And that's our show. Big thanks again to
Good
our
ending,
presenting sponsors, Raw Fury,
But
Epopeya
yeah,
Games.
it was like everything about it looked great, but then the more 3D you saw, the more the 3D looked like not great, like very, very amateur developers, or just maybe very early. Because like I've seen, I mean, we've seen a lot of indie games, but we see plenty of 3D games that don't look quite that rough. You know what? Let's just go back and look. So this isn't like really awful until you see like this, where like, okay, maybe the snow is just making stuff look really bad, but it's like really empty here. Then like it looks fine here. Not too bad. Well, this is weird. Like the backgrounds here look really detailed, like pretty darn good. It's fine. But yeah, like this big open space, I don't know, something about it. Maybe it's because like when there's combat, they were like, you know what? Let's just have like almost nothing in the background, and then that will make the game run better, maybe. Same thing here. Like big open fields sounds cool until you actually have to run across them. Now, if they even for like 2 seconds showed sprinting across these fields, covering a lot of ground, cool. Okay, that's fine. That's it. But you'd be surprised how many games are like, yeah, you're gonna have to run across this field for like 5 minutes, but whatever, it's no big deal. And it's like, okay, how many times are you gonna have to do that though? And then nobody actually thought of that. Nobody actually thought what like how that's gonna work. The 2D art looks really good. This feels basic, not in a horrible way, just in a yeah, this character looks kind of rough. But to be fair, I don't know how they would do it better. It's not like you see multiple two-headed characters, right? Yeah, if anything, it would have to just be less pointy, maybe. Yeah, again, backgrounds are pretty empty. But like again, like a lot of the ideas here were pretty interesting. Yeah, it's just it's annoying because like there's some really good parts and then some really rough parts. I mean, this doesn't look great. All these bullets flying at you. Okay, what do you do about that? Oh, don't worry about it. This part looks cool, but it's a boss fight, so that's why. Yeah, this girl here looked really weird. The quality on this character, like maybe this is just a really minor character, I don't know, but the quality on this character looks really bad considering you see such a good quality one on the left here. Yeah, and good 2D art, no problems there. Weirdly, I wonder why. And then like multiplayer closed alpha, what? So I guess it makes more sense why those fields were really big or really wide open, so you have more people to play with and you can have more enemies on screen. But then if there's more enemies, they have to take away any other miscellaneous trees and rocks, maybe. A lot of cool stuff in here, but I guess it's just so focused on the multiplayer. It's like, imagine having your own guild and you go and hang out in the bar after you do missions. I think that's the vibe of it. Something like that. Well, I'm trying to think. Do I want to stay? I don't know. As you could see, I was pretty checked out. Like there was some good stuff in here for sure, but generally, yeah, like this one was surprisingly good, but it's just really hard to judge. Seems a little weird in some ways, but we won't worry about it. It's got potential, but yeah, like it doesn't have a release date, right? Steam demo, and it still feels like not my type of game. Like it doesn't feel like it's a gameplay heavy. It's just story heavy, I guess. Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe we'll see. It's just weird because like I would say normally like one of these shows has at least one or two that you're like pretty confident that you'll look into more. Even the best stuff on here felt like it was really early, and like I don't know if it'd be worth it to bother with it. I mean, the trolley solution was pretty darn solid. Again, I assume it's a puzzle game. Demo available. I'll have to maybe check that out. Wait, but where is the demo available? Oh, I'm not a fan of Steam demos. I like demos on my PlayStation. But not too big a deal. Well, I do feel like there is a bit of time being wasted when I have so many other games to play. Wait. Oh, okay. So it is going. Okay. I'm like, wait, what? Because it didn't say it was live.
You are here now, and you'll save us. A gift for me?
Now this is betrayal of the highest order.
I told you not to come to you.
Oh no, there's my sorry.
Welcome to our board.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to the very first Southeast Asian Game Showcase, Summer Game Fest Edition 2025.
Sorry, my audio. I had turned off my speaker.
I'm Michael Hyam.
I'm Samantha Lau.
Yeah, you know what? No, we're done here. Future Games Show could be good. Honestly, the Southeast Asia Game Show could be fine, but I feel like it'd be about the same quality as the Latin America, right? Are they showing games yet?
Showcase. We're so proud to represent.
No, dude, let's just not hear. I don't care what you're representing. I just want to see your video games. You could be the greatest people of all times, but if you make the most garbage video games of all time, I'm sorry. I don't care about knowing you. There's only so many people you can get to know in this world. And if you're a video game developer, maybe I'd prefer to know the good video game developers rather than the bad video game developers. And it's not even like they're bad. Like, this doesn't look like a horrible game. It's just like, I feel like the ambition is low. Not like in a horrible way, just in a type of way.
For wish to grow closer with your romantic interest, you're in luck. Because all new Hangout events are now available for the cast of dateable candidates.
Okay, screw it. I'm gonna end stream, and hopefully I can maybe get through 2 big games today, maybe more. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Typical Summer Games Fest, in my opinion. Well, I'll be doing Xbox and PC gaming tomorrow. So, I do know Xbox has some good stuff. Now, whether it's on Xbox is a whole other thing, because they have a lot of PC games in their Xbox show, but whatever. And then the PC game show, I mean, who knows? But it's worth checking out at least. So, see you later.